So what can OpenClaw actually do? And are there any real use cases for real businesses? What's up, everyone? My name is James Jernigan, and that's one of the biggest questions I've seen recently. So that's what we're going to get into today. I'm going to show you how to stop tinkering with ChatGPT like a hobbyist and start running your business like a god using Agentic AI. So before we go any further, I want to show you this disclaimer up here. That this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. If you're looking to just generate AI slop, this is not it. What I want to show you is a high-level tool that you can use for your business and potentially fire your $4,000 a month marketing agency, or better yet, maybe just not hire them in the first place. So I want to show you the easiest way and to get started with this for pennies on the dollar, and most importantly, without spending a ton of time getting set up. So I've made it super easy. If you want to just clone the system I'm going to show you here in this video, you can head to jamesjernigan.com/agents and click this green button. But you don't have to do that. OpenClaw is free, and you can absolutely go and set all this up on your own. Just learn from what I'm showing you here and create your own version of it. All I'm doing is packaging it into a file to make it super easy for you to get set up with this. But basically, this is what we're going to get into. I'll show you how the bot works in just a second, but basically, if you're new to OpenClaw and Agentic AI, this is the difference between ChatGPT, Claude, Google Gemini, and what I'm going to show you here, OpenClaw. So before, we were using software or tools. They wait for you to push buttons, and that's essentially what ChatGPT and Google Gemini and Claude are. You still have to sit there and type words and copy and paste content. What I'm going to show you here is an elite operative that wakes up autonomously, scans the market, formulates a strategy based on persuasion psychology, and pings you for a single tap approval to then go and execute that plan across the internet, posting to social media, posting to your website. So what does that look like? Well, the bot works with Telegram. You're going to communicate entirely through Telegram, or you can use other platforms, but I have it set up through Telegram. So if you clone my system, you'll be using Telegram. And there is a dashboard that you can communicate with it, but you won't need to use that. So basically here, I just said I want to do a demonstration for people who are new to Agentic AI and may not understand what it is. So I asked it to show me in simple terms what it does for me and that type of thing. So to put it simply, I'm an autonomous operative. Hold on just a second here. Needs to finish typing. I'm an autonomous operative that manages James's digital infrastructure and marketing execution. I don't just chat, I execute tasks that would normally require a full team of employees. And then so it goes over its skills: deep research and intelligence, multi-platform content engine. So it does research, it creates content, it manages my website, and it does strategic automation of basically following a sales process that I have given it using psychology that's not going to create AI slop. It's going to follow a specific process to tell a story and sell products. So we'll get into how much this costs versus running an agency in a little bit, but I want to keep showing you how it works. And don't worry, I have this unhinged diagram here that I'm going to explain to you in a second, how every step works. But I just want to show you how intuitive it is to just communicate with this bot. A lot of people hear OpenClaw and they hear these big words like VPS and large language models and think it's complicated. But here I said, tell me how you differ from generic social scheduling tools like Hootsuite or Metricool, both in capability and convenience. And so again, this is getting into the different features that separate this from a generic content tool that's just going to post content and annoy your followers. So creative intelligence versus data entry. With a generic scheduler, you are the employee. You still have to basically tell it what content to create, where this figures it out. Contextual memory. So basically this learns over time, and you give it its own voice using a soul file and its own goals. And it has, again, the memory file. And then it executes across different platforms, so you don't need to set up a bunch of different integrations with Zapier or Make or anything like that. And I know I'm covering a lot here all at once, and I know the the visuals are not so exciting, but that's why I have this unhinged diagram. So maybe you can get a better idea of what I'm talking about, and then I'll go into some more details of the features of how all this stuff happens. But basically, this is you here, happy business owner or person starting a business, and you use your phone and you communicate with your OpenClaw agent. You can name this whatever you want. I have mine named Digital James. So I basically just tell this guy what I want him to do. And then he has these 3 different agents, sub-agents that he can spawn up whenever he needs them. So generally the process goes, I say, hey, I want you to post to my different social media platforms 4 times per week at this time. And he says, okay. And then at that time, he just messages me and says, hey, do you want me to do the content right now? And I say yes. And then he sends the task to a sub agent, which does the research. It goes to Google and searches the topic based on my business. And then it creates a report. And it's going to take this report that it creates, and then it's going to pass it along to a second sub agent, which is going to then create creative content for social media. And it's going to go post that to all your different social media accounts. And this research report that gets created not only gets turned into social media content, but it gets passed along to this other agent, which can then go and edit your WordPress website and create new pages and basically create optimized content to rank on Google or create landing pages to sell your products. And then all of this information goes into the memory. This is basically a memory file. So on top of that, not to talk your head off, but just to give you the full scope of what this is actually doing, and on a schedule, it's going to optimize itself. So on a specific day, it's going to come down here and it's going to look at your analytics, and it's going to see what posts perform best, what page on your website's getting the most traffic, and it's going to re-strategize and re-optimize and store that information in its memory so that when this cycle repeats, you're now working off of the stored memory that this has created for your business. And again, this whole thing is just operated through Telegram, just through messaging on your phone, just like you would communicate with an employee. So I know that's kind of a loony clip art diagram there, but hopefully that explains what's going on and is a little more interesting to look at than these messaging screenshots. But I just wanted to give you the full scope of this as quickly and as conveniently as possible. And again, that's why I created this file that you can just copy at my website. So here's what that looks like. When it pings me, it says research complete. And then here's 3 aggressive angles and hooks using the persuasion playbook. That's a file I designed to tell it how to sell stuff. And then, so it gives me I'll just click play here so you can see. It gives me the hook, the angle, the call to action, and it gave me 3 different options of these here. And then all I do is tell it, let's go with option 3. It says I've passed option 3 down to the content agent. It's drafting the posts for Facebook, LinkedIn, and Threads using your hook story offer format. So then it comes back to me with the posts here. Here's the Facebook post, the LinkedIn post, and the Threads post. And so at this point, all I have to do is say post them. I don't have to log into accounts. I don't have to copy paste. I don't have to do anything but pull out my phone for 2 seconds and say post them. And now this is posting these highly optimized, creative, non-slop posts on a specific topic with a specific angle and a specific personality. It's posting that to my social media accounts. So let's get into the functionality. What can this actually do for SEO? Am I just making stuff up here, or can this autonomous agent actually do SEO? So I asked it to explain its SEO functionality. What is your SOP for optimizing pages, and how do you actually go and execute this? So let's take a look at this. Intelligence phase, it classifies the intent, mines people also ask questions, and validates entities via Google Knowledge Graph and Wikidata. Then it creates, it builds an HTML page, and it optimizes it for AIO, which is the featured snippets in AI. It does schema, and then it basically creates the file and injects it directly into the website. And then on a set schedule, again, I have this set for 30 to 60 days. You could do it every 7 days. It's going to go and pull your Google Search Console data and suggest ways to improve the website or other keywords to rank for. So here I asked, maybe these are out of order. Yeah, I think those are out of order here, but I asked it, I'm doing a screen share demo to demo your capabilities. With this clone package we set up, how long would it take for a small business owner to grab the files and set this up for themselves? And so it says for a business owner with the do-it-yourself package, production-ready setup takes 30 to 45 minutes. So think about that, 30 to 45 minutes. You could have this agentic AI set up on your own private server. It's secure. That's another thing a lot of people worry about. Is this thing going to hack my files? Is it going to start emailing people and texting people crazy stuff? That's why I set this up on a secure VPS, and there's nothing else on that VPS except for this agent doing these two specific tasks, editing my social media and editing my website. It doesn't have the capability to message people if it wanted to. All it can do is post content and post to my website, and it asks me permission before it ever does that. There's several steps of it. In fact, it asked me to do the research, and then it asked me if it can create the content. It asked me if it can post the content. So that human in the loop protocol keeps it from going wild and keeps this from, going through all your files, because there's nothing else. There's none of my files on here. It only knows what I tell it. So basically, how much would an agency charge to do this? Well, the operating cost for this stack, it says that this is $0 to $20 based on the API keys here. I'm going to stop and make it more realistic for you. Google, if you use Google Gemini for this, they give you, at least when I signed up, they gave me a $200 credit free. And I went through almost half of that just getting this set up. And that's kind of the value in the file here, is you don't have to blow through all your API credits getting this set up. You can just literally copy my files, upload them, and you have a working bot that does all the stuff I'm showing you here, without having to blow through a bunch of credits to figure out how to do it. But anyway, so it, and then after using it, I would say it cost me between $2 to $5 a day, depending on how much content I have it create. So $2 to $5 a day in API credits. And again, I'm still on the free 200. I've been using this for a couple weeks, and I'm still on my free $200 trial. So, I mean, you do the math for how much you're going to use it, but really inexpensive, versus an agency to do this is going to charge you easily between $2,500 to $7,500 per month to do all this stuff, to do the strategy and research, the content production, the technical implementation with the JSON and the schema and the indexing and all that kind of stuff. So that's the value here, and that's what separates this agentic AI, OpenClaw, and the other ones like it from ChatGPT and Claude and Google Gemini, as they were. So here's another thing I want to show you before I let you go is you can actually optimize. It basically optimizes itself. And I'm not talking about SEO here. I'm talking about credit usage. When it comes to spending API credits, that's another question a lot of people have, is how much API credits am I going to use for this? So I told it, we seem to be bleeding a ton of tokens. I suspect a big waste comes from Heartbeat. How many tokens get sent every time you run a Heartbeat check? Is there any way to minimize the token usage, particularly when I'm not actively chatting with you? And I asked if it knew any ways to do that, and it actually just optimized itself. It said, yes, every time I send a Heartbeat, it uses 3,000 to 5,000 tokens. Here's how we optimize and stop this. Since you already have the scheduled tasks, we don't need to run the Heartbeat every 30 minutes. So we can clean that up. We can clean up the files. And basically, it suggested that I make a few changes, or that it make a few changes. So I said, yes, please do that. It changed that. And to basically sum it up here, it ended up saving me 25,000 tokens off the system prompt injection for every single message. Now, I don't know. That seems like a lot to me, maybe because I have this so set up and customized, but it cleaned that up for me and basically reformatted the files so that it uses a lot less credits. And I've already done that, so you don't have to worry about doing that when you first get started. But as you go, as you develop your own customized workflows, I'd highly recommend, once a week or every couple days saying, hey, is everything good? Is there anything we could do to minimize the token usage and that sort of thing? So again, if you want to get started with this, head to jamesjernigan.com/agents, click this green button. And I'm not even going to show you how cheap this is right now, because you're not going to think it's real, but But if you want to get started with it, if you want to clone this, go to my website and click the green button. And if you don't want to do this yourself, I will actually set this up for you. There's an option for that on the page. So you have the choice to clone the files, do it yourself, and get started in about 45 minutes if you're a technical kind of person. If not, if you just want this done, I'll have it set up for you in a week. It's about a 7-day turnaround time. So if you want me to do it for you, again, that's at the link jamesjernigan.com/agents. And hopefully this video clears up exactly what this stuff does and how you can actually use it to make money. And one thing I want to point out again about AI slop is that automated crap is still crap. It's just more crap faster. And that's kind of why you might see your feed filling up with a bunch of junk and people who are just spamming content. And I hope this video demonstrated the difference of how you can actually use AI responsibly and ethically, and basically just work faster and get more done for cheaper. So that's it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to click the like button. If you're not already subscribed, do that so you can see more content like this in the future. And I hope you get this set up soon and see how cool it is. Take care.